Hi, my friends and little brothers and students. Welcome back to our new video. Today, I am going to again explain your topic of our physical education chapter. Today, we are going to learn about how the injuries happened, and I am going to explain you today about some important fractal injuries. Starting physical education. Now, what does the subject name physical education refers? The word physical education refers to that we are about learning here about physical health, mental health, about anatomy of our human body, structure, bone density, brain capacity, human limits. Okay, this is known as physical education. And the next thing today, injury. How to avoid injury? Okay, to avoid injury we have to do warm up before doing any thing, any sports. We have to do warm up. After that, when you did warm up, you will play sport. Now to avoid soreness in your muscle, you will do cool down. Now, types of injuries. What is types of injury? There are many different types of injury, and some of those very important types of injury are bone breaking, bone breaking, mind stress, and the toughest and the biggest injury I would like to say is that depression. That is also mentioned in our book. Depression is a very big and very bad mental health injury. That is not a physical health injury, but the depression is such a kind of injury in your brain that your brain takes a lot of time to recover from it, and it also doesn't allow people to interfere in this matter so that they don't get hurt. Depression is directly related to mental health, and mental is related to physical health. So whenever a person gets depressed, his body slowly shuts down. Okay, everything changes in his ecosystem. He gets angry easily. He doesn't understand what other people are trying to say, so other people have to cope up with him. So this is about depression, and it is mentioned in a book of physical education. You can see it here. Okay, mind stress and depression, these both are related to each other, related to each other. And the other thing that I wanted to say you that even if there are only two types of injury, one is physical injury and one is a mental injury, there is a third category of injury that I would like to say personally. I think that it's mentioned wrong in the book. That is inner state. Now, what is inner state? Physical injury means breaking a bone or something, and inner state means that without damaging such anything, when doctor, there are cases when people died without getting any physical injury or without any mental injury, but when they did postmortem, they didn't find anything. This is known as inner state injury, where the soul, the soul inside it gets hurt. Do you understand what I am I trying to say? The soul inside the person gets hurt. It's kind of positivity because of the surrounding and all other thing. This exactly happens. Inner state injury. And also the other thing that can lead to this thing is that for trust issues, trust issues and mental breakdown, mental breakdown, over pressure or stressing too much, doesn't have anyone to tell. These things can cause you this inner state that basically hurts your soul. This is a very bad condition. You will understand that either it's not a mental breakdown, not a physical breakdown. It just destroys your soul from inside. That's clearly different thing. Physical education, inner state. Trust injury is mental breakdown and over. pressure and stressing. Are these some reasons you guys could mention if it is asked in your exam? I would like to erase this portion of the board and tell you about how to avoid. Yeah, before starting this, I have already told in my another first video of it is part 2. Okay, basically it is part 2. In part 1 I already explained that why these things happened. Now how the physical injury happens, but in this video I will explain that how to avoid it. See, so mental breakdown, actually to solve this you need a lot of friends or someone close with whom you can share these things. Someone close with whom you can share these things. Otherwise it's get very much difficult and tough to come out of the state. Mental breakdown and inner state, these are such a kind of state where if a person reaches, it becomes very time taking, very hard. In mental state it is time taking and very hard, but if a person got an inner state, it is like next to impossible to come out of this. Like, he went in trauma in his, for his whole life. Could you even imagine? He went his whole life trauma. He spent his life like a dead person. He didn't even smile, didn't even happy, don't even do anything. It is that state. See, now as I told, the this is the mental breakdown. Now what is the solution for soul inner state? The basically the answer is I also don't know. Even it is not mentioned in the book. Even psychologists are unable to find the reason out of this. What is the reason and why does it happen like this? Okay. Now another reason I would like to say is that if I personally tell that if people should try this to come out of this inner state problem, and that is if any person got stuck in this kind of trauma or this kind of situation, then he should do is he should leave his country, or he should switch to another place where nobody knows him. He could start a fresh beginning. That is the only possible thing a person can do to recover from this. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today's video was about mental breakdown, physical inner state, and physical breakdown. We explained the physical injuries part in the first video. It was part 2. So yes, if you guys like the video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. And yes, I am seeing that you guys are liking my videos. I am getting views slowly higher. So yes, subscribe the channel, press the bell notification to all, and give a comment if you have any doubt or something. Bye bye. That's it for today. Meet you the next video, guys. Bye bye.